Are you searching for purpose in your life? Are you into breaking negative generational bondages? How about searching for peace, healing from past traumas, or maybe you have relationship questions? If so, join us on Intentional Healing with Dr. Shauna B., aka Coach B, a psychologist and certified clinical trauma specialist and life coach, as we tackle topics about trauma, purpose, self-development, motivation, spirituality, forgiveness, healing, relationships, and so much more. This podcast will help aid you in finding purpose, peace, and the joy that's waiting for you. Thanks for tuning in. You are listening to Intentional Healing with Coach B. Now, I don't know how many of you follow me on any social media accounts or if you've ever heard of me, but I'm always talking about it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay, because you know what? Just even acknowledging or knowing that you are not okay is the first stepping stone to the opening of a healing journey. There are so many of us walking around here smiling on the outside while we're crumbled in pain, sorrow, grief, resentment, anger, carrying self-doubt, and a number of other things on the inside. So how do we change this scenario? Well, in this short amount of time, I'm going to offer some things that may help alleviate the melancholy, unfulfillment, or unfeelingness of feelings that we could be walking around with. So, it's okay to not be okay, but not okay to remain there. So how can we change this? Well, I'm glad you asked, because if you didn't know, you know that you can change your mind. And when you change your mind, you change your world. So let's get into it. So the first thing is acceptance. Accept that you're not okay, that you're not doing okay. And for the most part, these feelings are temporary. They come and they go. Allow yourself to go through the motions and emotions that you feel. Express yourself. Get it out. Don't hang on to it. Don't try to keep yourself composed. Don't keep it bottled up. Don't stop it. Let it flow. And if you have to, let that ugly cry out. You know that cry you don't want nobody to see? Yeah, that one. And most of all, don't blame yourself. Give yourself some grace. Second, now that you've allowed your self-expression to surface and let it all out, you may feel a little bit better. Letting go of all those emotions and feelings not only helps you mentally, but you may feel better physically as well. But second, this is where a little effort and work comes in. You want to start to unwrap that package. And by the package, I mean unwrapping that bomb that put you where you were. But this time, this package is being viewed with a logical eye, not an emotional eye. This is where the understanding comes in, the understanding of what sparked those feelings. What stirred you? Where did that come from? It's time to roll up your sleeves, dig in, and find out and know your triggers. Third, after digging in and realizing where the issue was rooted, you can then dismantle it even further, and this is where you start to make up in your mind how you want to respond to it. I know that it's easier said than done, but it can be done. I don't want to get too deep into it, but your mind, your brain is a muscle, just like any other muscle in your body. You can train it and command it to do what you want. It has well-worn highways of electrical neurons that spark and wire together that is triggered by your past experiences and beliefs. These well-written highways can and will lead you back to the same spot of not being okay because that's what it's used to doing. Those are the roads that you usually take, but you can't control it. It does not or should not control you. You can develop it to work with you and not against you. Your brain will fight with you though, because it's wired to try to do what it thinks is necessary to keep you safe at that moment, despite anything else that results from that action. But it's up to you to decide if you want to let it do what it wants to do, or if you tell it what to do. You are in complete control, not the other way around. Mastering control takes time and effort. Once you have a good grasp on it through self-affirming thoughts, speech, and actions, you can feed your brain positively. Daily positivity that can undo what has been done slowly. You can focus your attention, and those highways can create detours to other roads less traveled, and this sets you on a whole different path to being okay. Not only being okay, but now that you understand yourself more because you did your homework, you can respond differently, changing the lanes in your life. But it does take work. Are you up for it? I truly hope that what you heard here can help you and that you enjoyed this episode. And I hope you tune in for more. Until next time, you have been listening to Intentional Healing with Coach B. Have a great day.